Well, it's called Candid with Kim for a reason. Pseudo intelligence gets on my last nerve. Pseudo fake. Like pseudo suede or leather. Pseudo intelligence, people who all of a sudden want to speak intelligently on a subject without even having all of the knowledge. That's why the Bible says, with all thy getting, get an understanding. Whether it be in business or whether it's in life, stop repeating crap because it sounds good. If I hear one more person try to intelligently talk about Kamala's record or how hard she was on black people that, had sentences with weed, go check it out. Those are the things that are being put in the media. And Trump, he is a master at playing to the media. You know why? Because he knows that black people, that people in poverty levels and people who do not make money, we won't read. I said it. You don't have to like it, but your doggone show got to respect it because it's the truth. We won't read. We'll hear something. We'll run with it. We want to be the first to post. We want to be that person in the crowd that, oh, you know what? I'm not going to just say this because I'm black. You know what? I'm not going to just do this. I'm going to be researching. I'm going to do this. Meanwhile, while you're trying to impress a group of white people who could care less about you and they only talk to you because they know you, but if they saw you on the street and if they were not co-workers, they would be afraid and put you into that same category that they do all of the other black people because they don't know us. And that's no shade. There are some white people who are not like that, but there are a lot of them that they know people that they work with, so they feel comfortable. But their general bias about black Americans stands true. And it's okay to have a bias. Think about it. One of the things about white privilege is that they have the privilege of not having to understand us. Because it is possible for a white person to get through life and never encounter a black person. And if they do, they can control their inaction for the most part. However, a black person can never get through life without having to not only encounter a white person, but to also encounter their thinking. So when you get people as co-workers, trust me, I have them. And yes, they like me. They look at my sons. But if they saw my sons outside of the picture in my cubicle, they would not feel the same way if they didn't recognize them. That is the truth. And it's okay. What's not okay is for you to always be questioning your black identity and be afraid of it and to run from it. That's not okay. And we've got to stop that. Stop trying to make people feel comfortable about your blackness. You feel comfortable and you walk in it. I don't care if they don't understand it. If somebody tells me you're only voting for her because she's a black woman, boom. Hashtag you damn Skippy. Hashtag I sure am. Hashtag my vote, my prerogative. Hashtag what you gonna do about it. Hashtag check me boo. Who gonna check me boo? All of that. All of that. I would vote for Snoopy if Snoopy was running against Trump. Yeah, I would. Because that would be a better candidate. Snoopy, who does not even speak, has never spoken, and has lived years in our mind and in our grandkids are learning Snoopy. And he's never spoken a word, but he is more intelligent than Trump. But what Trump has done, he definitely has played against you guys' fears. And he got you looking like some fools. The very idea that you would allow two issues to make you think about voting for a man who wants to take us backwards, who, when he says make America great again, think about it, moron. When was it great? When we were in control or in our place? When was it great? When we did not ever have a black president and we had to start adopting Bill Clinton because we thought we couldn't have one? When was America great? Come on now. Don't be stupid. Pseudo intelligence, saying things about researching, checking your records when some of you fools ain't never checked a record. You can't even keep up with your own record. I said it, I meant it, I won't take it back, and I'm saying it again and double downing on it. Because y'all like that stupid stuff. So let me speak stupid. So, let me dumb it down so you can get it, boo. You look like a fool out here. There's really no question. Sometimes we would say we had to vote between the lesser of two evils. There's no question. And let me help some of you all, because the other part of the pseudo intelligence that's getting on my nerves is your ignorance of politics. Now, we all took civics. If you did not remember civics, I want you to go back and look up Schoolhouse Rock, I'm Just a Bill, because I'm Just a Bill introduces you and talks to you about how long it takes for things to become law. So while you're looking at stuff right now and all of you want to get so intelligent and we need different candidates, you morons, they start thinking about candidates 8 years in advance. So if you really want to make a difference, you need to get in the know and understand the flow of politics and not be so stupid speaking and thinking you doing something on the outside after the fact like some morons. And I'm going to keep saying it because it is ignorant. There is no intelligence in what you're saying at all. If there was any, trust me, I would say, I get it, different things. In this day and time, we cannot afford to say, I support Trump or I'm not with her. We can't afford to say that. If we had another candidate and it was just a matter of a difference of opinion and a difference of politics, that's one thing. But we have a dictator, a person who is trying to take away every right that we have fought for and has been very successful, because while we were walking around here worried about how many COVID checks we got or who's doing this and who's doing that, they were playing the long game. That's why they were able to repeal Roe versus Wade, because we go to sleep. We are always chasing these places where we don't have to do work, which means that we are being lazy. And we are falling into the same trap that they think of us. So when we think the fight is no longer and we settle, that's when they come in and it's like boom. And you think it came from nowhere, but they've been playing the long game, because what they do know and what they count on is that minorities tend to get upset about something for a season and then they let it go. But what you have to understand, you do not get to stop thinking. That's just like when I hear people say, stay prayed up. I want to cuss. I want to use every cuss word I could find, and I want to start throwing it at them. So what you mean stay prayed up, boo? As if all of a sudden you're going to have enough prayers that one day you ain't going to have to pray? Stupid! We keep looking for arbitrary places that do not exist. Number one, there is no such thing as staying prayed up. Every day is a new day. Every day, grace and mercy renews itself. So what makes you think you don't have to pray every day? There is no such thing as a place where I am prayed up and I can walk out of here today without prayers. No. Guess what else? There's no such thing as the other side of money where you don't think about your money. You sound like a fool. Oprah Winfrey wake up checking her bank account every day, because if she didn't, she wouldn't have the money. People with money, they are never lax about their money, you morons. So stop saying, I want to get on the other side of money, and quit going to them conferences that you're spending $199 and this and that, and I'm going to show you this. But people who tell you the truth, like my videos, the Queen Bee of Doing Business Better, and I challenge your thinking and I'm telling you the real ways of doing stuff. Oh, you don't want to listen to that because I'm not throwing boats in your face. I'm not throwing houses and cars, and I'm not lying. Buy the truth, sell it not. That's the problem. You're so used to getting your little senses tingle that you wouldn't know the truth if it slapped you, which pisses me off. Because you're running out here and, like I said, pseudo-intelligence. You find one little thing and you say it in every conversation and people go, oh, wow, really? And they're all impressed and you walk away thinking, see, I'm not like every other black person. You're like every other ignorant person, fool. So if you wanted to do your research, remember what happened here. The Democrats, which was stupid, I don't know who told President Biden to do the debate, but we all knew what Trump was going to do. Trump doesn't know anything. He blatantly lies to your face. They come back and they fact check and it's wrong, and you guys run out to the rally and you say, but it was cool the way he said it. You know why? Because black people love to get people in check and that's all cool. So he speaks that, he does that, and everybody like, well, you gotta admit it's funny. No, it's not. It's nothing funny about an enemy who has studied you so much that he has fooled you into thinking he's your friend. That is a master manipulator. And if you find that funny, I wonder how cute you're going to find it when you're back out there picking cotton. Or when you're back having to check to say, are you a free boy? Boy, you got papers? Are you free? Are you going to like that? How funny is that? Not so funny anymore, is it? Stop being so ignorant. It pisses me off. I'm telling you, and some of you Christians, I really want to just take y'all face. I mean, I'm like Paul now. Let me go get these Christians, because these Christians, they need to be persecuted. And then the whole fake shooting thing, to somehow fake unify the Republican Party and fake put this man like, oh, he's so great. Y'all better stop that. You better stop it. Stop it, and I mean stop it. I feel like your mamas right now. Like, don't be stupid. I am serious. Quit walking around here saying different things, using your pseudo intelligence, and be intelligent. We've got to vote like we've never voted before. If you don't like what's going on, get involved. Start with the local level. Because I'm telling you, in some of your cities, they're doing some crap that you would not approve of. And I understand we can't stop AI, but we can definitely slow it down and try to control what part of our life it takes over. You guys need to wake up. And all of the issues and stuff that Trump does, remember, behind all of his chaos, the Republicans and all these conservatives who want to determine how people live, they are pushing bills and stuff through that you're not paying attention to. Look at who is running for Congress. Look at what's going on and vote there too, not just for president. And stop going out here spouting all this pseudo ignorance that you think is intelligence. You don't sound as smart as you think.